Welcome back, everybody. On the last video, I just want to quickly talk about core exercises. You've heard us talk about a neutral spine position, making sure you're staying braced in a lot of the different movements that we do. For many, as you involve movement, that becomes a challenge, which is a big part of the reason why we emphasize it so much. So you're going to see a little bit of a different trend in the type of core exercises that we do here at STS. The old school way of kind of just like hammering home, doing a bunch of crunches and all kinds of stuff isn't probably the best way to work your core. Instead, what we're trying to do is work it in an anti-movement type of way. That way, when we're doing something, lifting heavier weights, we're able to brace and prevent any sort of excessive movement in a position that could potentially get bothered, like your lower back. So if you look at just a traditional plank, a lot of times people, as they do a traditional plank, as they fatigue, they will start to sink in their lower back. Your belly button will kind of start to fall towards the floor, your hips will sink down. This is a sign of the inability to hold that neutral position and not brace through the plank. So a good regression to that you guys will see a ton of variations on is just to get feedback from the floor in what's called a dead bug. So we'll come down onto the floor with our back supported instead, get the feedback from the floor to keep our back tight against the floor, drawing the belly button in, keeping that rib cage down and keeping that position. With the knees up, you're trying to keep your weight off of your hips and pelvis. So if I even just slightly go down towards my pelvis, my back starts to arch, and that's kind of a wrong position, right? So as we do a dead bug, you alternate reaching your opposite arm and opposite leg here. You can even add in an exhale, which will help bring your rib cage down and bring that neutral position even tighter in. And then you would come back up and inhale, reach and exhale, like so, okay? You'll see a bunch of different variations on that to make it more challenging, but the goal with these movements is to try and keep your core in a neutral position through the whole movement. And as you get stronger, you're able to add different variations to that to do so. All right, thanks.